if you have a goal, if you have anything that you like a target, like I'm trying to get to this in my life, here are 5 words that kind of frame it for me. And I think everything starts with this word as a grand vision. Everybody should have what I would consider a grand vision for their life. And a grand vision is something that's 10 years out, at least 10 years out. So where can you imagine yourself being in 2028? 10 years. And the reason why I say 10 years is because if I say, well, Brittany, where do you want your business to be next year? Then that, you can see that far, but it's kind of limited. If I say, where do you see yourself in 10 years? You see how unlimited that is? Like 10 years, I can own Florida in 10 years. Like 10 years takes the limitations off of it. That's why I say, think of where the sky is the limit in 10 years. Yeah. Like even if I'm in a hole right now, even if I'm suffering, even if I'm in debt right now, 10 years is a long enough time to see myself in any place. Mm-hmm. That's a grand vision. The second G word is the word goals. A goal is not 10 years out. A goal is anywhere from 90 days to 1 year. In fact, and your goal should be aligned with the grand vision. So if your grand vision is XYZ, then the goal shouldn't be DEF. The goal should be in alignment. My goal should not move me away from my grand vision. They should be aligned. They should be steps in that direction. And I try to, there are really about 4 90-day periods in every calendar year. It's really 89 days. But if you break up your goals into 4 quarters a year, you'll get every 90 days you can accomplish a goal 4 times in a year. And what a 90-day goal does is it gives you shorter benchmarks. But, and you give yourself some grace in there, but it keeps you moving towards something as opposed to 1 year out. The goals is number 2. The third word that is very important is your game plan. And a game plan is your daily activities that get you towards your goal that moves you in the direction of grand vision. So let's say my grand vision is to be a bodybuilder or whatever, and my goal is to lose X amount of weight or gain so much muscle. Then in my daily plans, there's got to be some kind of fitness. Right. Like I got to work out or something like that, or whatever. Like, so what do I do daily that's connected to the goal, that's connected to the grand vision?
Right.
So, and for me, it has to get on the calendar. So if I want to write a best-selling book, that would be for me a goal in a year. What am I going to do in the next 90 days, and when am I going to do it? Not just what, but when. The game plan is about when. Like, so for me, it's 5:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. I'm supposed to write. If I don't write in that window, I'm not going to write because the rest of my day, by 8 o'clock, my day is consumed by other people. And then I used to try to write at night, but I'm fried at night. Like I want to do something dumb at night, not smart. Mm-hmm. And I think you can see the quality of my book. This book will have a higher quality than the first one because I wrote the first book at night. Oh. I just think better in the morning when nobody's messing with me. Really, a small nuance like that. It's going to be a book. Both of them are books. But the quality of the time that you give to something important and when you do it is very important. So your game plan. The fourth G word is guidance. The reason why she knows that I'm writing a book is because guidance, okay, here's guidance. Every goal, every game plan, every goal, every grand vision usually requires somebody in our life to help us get there. Like there's usually somebody who's out in front of you that's already done what you're trying to do. So you have to develop a relationship with those people, whether it's a personal relationship, or whether it's following their podcast, or whether it's following them on social media. You got to be like what do you call it? You got to be stalking people who are in front of you to find out how'd you do it, what are you doing, reading their books, etc. That's guidance because they'll show you what to do and what not to do, where they failed, where they went wrong, where they moved in the wrong direction. Guidance is a very important thing. But also what you get from guidance is accountability. There is no goal. Most people are not self-driven enough to have personal goals that they're going to make themselves accountable to. Because if I tell you that I want to lose weight, and every time you see me, I'm at Dunkin' Donuts, then now you can say, come on, man, what you doing? Like, what are you doing? You said, it's what you said. So I try to put my stuff out